So he wants to let you know you could definitely pray to him, pray for him. For some reason, this is a weird thing because I'm not like overly religious, but I am spiritual. And he showed me the Our Father prayer, and I don't know why, but I heard that one today, showing me that on a piece of like old paper. It looks like the Constitution. And the prayer I heard all day after I hung up with you on the phone was, I don't even know all the words, but the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He brings me to green pastures. I don't know all the words, but I heard that and I was like, why am I thinking about that? And then I think I went to Google it, and then my mind is ADD, so of course I was probably on TikTok or watching TV or something, or YouTube. But anyhow, I don't know if those two prayers have any significance to Aaron or to yourself, but the Our Father and the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And he's like, you have so much support over here in heaven. Never feel shy to ask. Never feel shy to say a prayer. But what I don't want you to do, he's like putting his hand down on the fence. When I see people and I channel, I see like a white fence, like a ranch. But for some reason, because it's heaven, it's white. It's painted white. It's shiny, glossy white. And the grass is really, really green. It's like jumps up. And he says, what I don't want you to do, Andrea, is I don't want you to feel like any kind of guilt. That's a waste of time. And I don't want you to feel, I want you to let go of your anger, whether you have to write it out, whether you have to say something to somebody, whether you have to scream in a pillow or scream out in your house. He wants you to release anger. He wants you to release stress. He's like, Katrina, she works so hard and she does so much for everybody else, but she doesn't do enough for herself. And he doesn't want you to feel guilt, because that's a waste of time. That'll shut down your creativity. That'll shut down your ability to accept love and give love. He wants you to just go with the flow. You definitely need some kind of mini vacation. I know it's hard to do because you're moving, but like even just taking a walk, even just like taking a nature walk, just listening to the birds, walking, going to get coffee or taking a drive, and then just sitting there in your car and screaming whatever you need to scream. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, I will tell her. And he said, I would suggest, like he's funny. He goes, I would suggest massage, facial, mani-pedi, that type of stuff. But definitely a massage is good, or Reiki. And then he winks. He goes, yeah, she didn't know that I was into that. Did she know that I was into that, or that I knew about that? He's funny. Yeah. So what he's saying is like he got on a low, but it wasn't even that long. Like he knew that like he would go up and down, up and down. He knew that going up was coming, but he was sick of the roller coaster ride. He goes, but I was wrong because I don't know. Now he's showing me something with medication. Maybe he wasn't taking medication correctly, or he needed medication. But he just keeps on saying, Katrina, tell Andrea, my wife, tell her that I was wrong to do what I did. And I realize that now. Everything that gets like shaky and bad, he goes, up here we see that it's going to turn around and you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. He goes, I learned that. That was my lesson to learn. Okay, now he's saying that he sends you little signs because he messes with your cat, Raven. Okay, so if you see Raven all of a sudden like jump up and like twist her body, he says I'm playing with her. She definitely sees him. So like you don't have to be, and where are you going, from Tennessee to Michigan, I think? From Tennessee to Michigan. Okay, so Aaron is saying it doesn't matter where you go. You can go to New York, you can go to the moon, you can go to Mars. I'm going to still be watching over you. And you can still ask me for help because he's your spirit guide. He goes, it's all right if you think of me, but he hits the table again, or the fence. I don't want you to feel guilt. Take that away. I'm taking that from you. I'm taking it from you. I'm taking it away from you. Here's my selenite. Did things just get weird? Okay. Anything else from Aaron? Yeah. So he's saying, going from Tennessee to Michigan, it's going to be an adjustment. You're going to have to adjust to it. And it might not be your last move, but he said, there's somebody, I don't feel like it's Tennessee. There's another place that you lived. He says that if you have to go back to that other place to visit family and friends, please do everything you can. Because a lot of times when you move, like I moved to Texas, nobody in my family has ever been here. I'm here 9 years. Okay. So it's up to me to go back there. And it's not fair, but that's how it is. So what he's trying to say is, don't hesitate, like make it your business to either drive or get the money to fly back to wherever. Maybe it's where I don't know if your daughter is coming with you, but is there a son too? There's other people that live somewhere else. I don't even think it's Tennessee that they live at. So he's just saying, make it your business to travel, to visit. Don't always think that they're going to come to you. And if you really need to see them, make it your business to travel back. And he goes, especially holidays. Okay. And I thank you, Aaron, for being here with me. If you have any other messages, feel free to jump back in. Yeah, I did tell her about Tommy. That's really important to him. He's like, please give Tommy another chance. Even if it's, and in no way am I saying accept any kind of like bad behavior, any kind of abusive behavior, or, like he doesn't want anything broken, or, like he goes, I want that guy to work. I want that guy to provide for you. I want that guy to make your life better and easier. He goes, I'm not trying to say I want you to accept somebody that is not going to be able to work and you're going to have to just take care of him. No, he wants him to show up to you correct. Yeah, he's like, but you could be friends with him. You could talk to him. You could communicate with him because he needs that. He's like, Tommy needs that. And he goes, I'm trying to do a healing on him. And I'm like, oh, you could do that? And you do that for your ex-wife's new husband? Or I don't know when you got married to Tommy, but he goes, oh, we could do anything up here, Katrina. We could do anything. But we have to have permission from Andrea. We have to have permission to accept it. That's why I'm opening the door to let you know. Now, let me just grab a couple of cards for Aaron before I start talking about other things. Okay, so this is obviously, these are messages from heaven. This is obviously from somebody else. They're saying in heaven. I don't think this was from Aaron. This is like a parent. They said, you were the most beautiful infant baby. I treasured the day that you were born. Happy birthday. Now, I know your birthday was in March, but they're talking about your birthday. So it's either a parent or a grandparent that is talking about you. And so you could pray to them too when you're worried about your move or worried about your career, anything, relationship. The next one is be flexible. Step out of your comfort zone, like home job and pension person. Leaving behind something that wasn't for your higher good. Yeah. And I think you are doing that. You're leaving behind something that wasn't for your higher good. For some reason, my music just stopped. One second. Okay. Sorry I look so terrible. I don't have any makeup on. I just put a little lip gloss and I look terrible. But it's not about me. That's what they told me. They go, because I was going to put like a face full of makeup on and try to be presentable. But they go, it doesn't matter. It's not about you, Katrina. Stop being a narcissist. Okay. And I was like, okay, I'll do the reading without being a narcissist. Okay, so ancestors and angels say, do your own research. Sit at the table with a pen and paper and a pot of coffee and do your homework before you make a decision. So they kind of want you, they know you have a decision to make. They want you to do your research, write down a pros and cons list, whatever the decision is. They know you have to make a decision. Your ancestors are there waiting to help assist you. Your angels are there. And your spirit guide, Aaron, of course, is there. And then I got the ancestors and guides want you to either move or fix up your home. Okay, so we know that you moved. It says new paint, new construction, new furniture. So you're already doing that. So they wanted you to do that. Your ancestors wanted you to move. Your spirit guides wanted you to move. So that's really beautiful. Let me get you an angel card. One second. Can I have a card for Andrea can I have a couple of cards for Andrea Kim? March 28, 1981. Her angels, spirit guides want to tell her. Oh my gosh. I just got the chills. Okay. So I said, what does Andrea's spirit guides want to tell her? What do her angels, what does Aaron want to tell her? I am not dead. So just what I was describing is he's right there with you. I know it sounds creepy, but the spirit world, the veil is really lifted, especially in the Lionsgate portal. But the veil is lifted. It's just that we don't see them. Your cat, I see her like jumping up and like twisting her body. You might be like, what the heck? Was she doing The Exorcist? But it's because he's playing with her. He wants to play with her. So he just wants you to know he's there. And like he even might knock off something from the wall, will come falling down. That's him too. Okay. And this is what I said originally. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. He doesn't want you to have any kind of guilt, and he is so happy. But he said, I should have stayed, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay for the time until God says, I'm going to take you home. Okay? And you are never alone. When you see a lighthouse, that's him. Okay, lighthouse. And that bird. Okay, a white bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Is that an eagle? He wants to tell you, I am so much better now. Okay. Thank you. I thank you. Now I have no pain. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I gotta shuffle those differently later. I'm gonna do your love cards. Hold on a second. Let me just shuffle. What do we have for Andrea? What do we have for Andrea? In terms of love, relationships. What do we have for Andrea? What do we have for Andrea? Okay. I thought these were love cards, but they're not, obviously, but they are angel cards. So it says joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is its magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and your future moments at their highest possible levels. And that's the first one, joy. We have water and a dolphin symbol. Okay. And then the next one is notice the signs. Yes, the signs that you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and you're never alone. That's kind of the theme. I just heard Carrie. Who's Carrie? Okay, you let me know. I thought I had 1 second. I had those love cards here. Sorry, I couldn't find my love cards. I think they're in the car. But that's okay, because I have a written page of notes, and I actually told you a lot about Tommy. Okay, so butterfly cards. It says, welcome the new. And you're about to have a lot of new stuff, new things happening. Isn't that beautiful? Welcome the new. And self-care. And that's exactly what Aaron was talking about. Self-care makes the world fair for at least a week or 2 weeks tops. So mani-pedi, find yourself a massage place, Reiki. Massage is definitely really good, especially reflexology. That's how I found out about my thyroid issue years before. This woman was wonderful. If you can get reflexology, but I feel like a lot of tension is in your neck, because I have my neck like this. So I feel like I'm getting your energy. So any kind of massage on your neck and your head would be really good. Self-care makes the world fair. Look at that beautiful blue butterfly. I love it. And then one last one is support. You need support because you're always supporting others. And that's why you feel like Aaron was showing me you feeling all like filled up with all this anger and hurt, but never being able to have the opportunity to let it out. And so you can be supportive to other people, and you are, just like, he's asking you to give support to Tommy, but you need support yourself. Isn't that beautiful? You definitely need it for yourself too. I think I have cards mixed up, but that's okay. Just going to shuffle for your future, okay? Just for like the next couple of months. And I'm just going to be thinking about you in terms of moving, you in terms of career and relationships all together, okay? And I'm going to just pull a couple of cards. What does Andrea need to know moving forward in August, September, October, November? What does Andrea need to know? What does Andrea need to know in her relationships, in her moving, in Michigan, in her job? What does Andrea need to know? Thank you, please and thank you. Angels, ancestors. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, and you're an Aries, so that represents the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, sorry. It is 4:27 in the morning. Okay, so if I'm a little slow, it's because of that. Okay, so the Page of Wands is a young woman up to 25 years old, travel overland. Or this could be your daughter, or it could be just representing you. Okay, traveling and see, like standing there looking upon your future. Okay, so that would represent you, but a lot of times you're feeling sad about the love that you have lost. But with this card, I always read it as, see, the person is concentrating on the cups that are empty, but ignoring the 2 cups that are full. So you do have love that's in your life. You don't have to be sad about things that went wrong, that you don't have anymore. Think about what the love that you still have, that you're still working on. Okay, so you have money losses, right? That's what this represents. Money losses, and all is not lost. All is not lost. That should be a mantra. If you look behind, you will see that you have something to salvage. So that's all about, cups represent love and family and friendships, okay? It's pentacles are more with money. So you might feel like, I lost so much, but God is saying, and your guides and Aaron is saying, no, you still have a lot of love around you, and we're trying to get you to a better place. Okay, so lots of positive affirmations, lots of positive thinking, manifesting what you want to have. Okay, so I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a positive healthy relationship with my spouse, with my Tommy. Okay, I'm so happy and grateful now that Tommy is healthy and on the road to recovery. I'm so happy and grateful now that Tommy is working and contributing. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm happy in my job. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm settled in my apartment, and I I'm safe and I'm okay in my new spot. Oh, what I was trying to tell you before is I think there is another move. Okay, so what age are you now? You're born in 81. Don't make me do math. I'm not good at it. Okay, so you're my nephew's age. So I think he's 40 or 41. So you will have another move. But don't worry, it's like 5 years. But you will have another move. Okay, anyhow. Then we got the Queen of Swords. That's a woman over 25 years with brown eyes, brown hair. She's cold and hard, demanding authority. Yeah, so basically this is a bitch. Okay. There's no nice way of saying the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords usually represents like a mother-in-law or a family member or a boss. Or a friend. It could be a friend, but they're very brown eyes and brown hair, but they could have dyed their hair a different color. But they're cold-hearted, they're demanding, and they're just like, if you do something, that they'll go, why didn't you do it this way? Well, you could have had this, but you didn't do this. Like, so bitchy. There's no other, I can't describe it any other way. I'm not saying that they're terrible. Anything else on this card? She's like a person that wants, if you take her advice, then you're aces. If you don't take her advice or you veer off, then she doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to deal with you. Or if she does deal with you, she's critical. So it's like the way you deal with her is like, oh, okay, act like you're going to take her advice and then do what you want. Take her advice if you think that it's going to promote you, like career-wise, or if she happens to know, her stuff. Okay, but I just don't feel like she's that nice of a person. Then we have the Fool. Okay. Good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. So this is always a positive card, but what it means is you're on a journey, and just be careful